Merry Christmas, everybody. I've been meaning to get this video out for a while and just wanting to share with you another one of my little God winks concerning our little campers. We had a 1959 Terry that we had decided to sell. And during worship, the Sunday before Hurricane Florence came, as I sat in worship, I was talking to the Lord and I said, Lord, I give you this camper. I really, truly give it to you. If you want us to keep it for a retreat, we can do that. But if you want us to sell it, I completely give it to you to send us a buyer. You already know who's going to buy it. And so on the way out from church, I told Tom as we headed to our car, I said, I just gave the camper to God. It's up to him whether he sells it or whether we keep it. And I kid you not, I got in the car and I had missed a phone call. And this was while we were in church and I had my phone on vibrate, so I picked up the phone and it was from a guy who was interested in looking at the camper. So I told him to come on after 2 o'clock and he came and he looked at the little Terry and he fell in love with it for his fiancée. He sent her pictures and she loved it. So we sat under the breezeway for about 3 hours talking about our campers and he wanted to know the story about every camper. I said, I don't think you do. I said, I've got some long, good stories. And he said, I want to hear them all. And I told him the story of the Globetrotter and how we had found the Globetrotter and the little feathers and how the guy tried to put the camper on Craigslist for 7 or 8 times and it kept getting deleted. And I told him that story. And if you haven't heard that story, maybe you want to check out my last video. Anyway, I was telling him the story of the feathers and my friend at Cracker Barrel and the feather shirt and all about the feathers. And so he wanted to know the story about every camper. So he stayed till almost 5 o'clock. And as he was getting ready to take the camper away, we were standing at the back of his vehicle and he was looking at the trailer hitch and he and I were shoulder to shoulder and the strangest thing happened, but really not strange. It was a God wink. Having heard my feather stories, he couldn't believe it when he saw a tiny feather just float right over our shoulders, and it landed right in my hand. I didn't even have to take a step. I caught it. And he said, did you catch it? And I said, yes, I caught it. And he just smiled, and I looked at him and I said, you know, you may be an atheist for all I know, but there's one thing you have to know. I have a personal relationship with the living God. And he just smiled and I just pray that God will use that for his glory because, you know, we plant seeds and some people come and they water those seeds, but it's God who gives the harvest. I'd been wanting to share this video with you for a while and I have more videos coming up, but just one at a time. And I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a blessed and happy and prosperous New Year. Bye-bye now.